this is 8.3 is about combining radical expressions with addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction for radical expressions. Here's a sum of expressions with roots. 3 root 2 plus 4 root 3 minus 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. We can simplify it by combining like roots. For example, 3 root 2 minus 5 root 2, those are like roots. They have the same square roots, root 2. 4 root 3 plus 7 root 3, they have the same square root, root 3. So these are like roots. Now, all right, you can remove a common factor of root 2 here. We're left with 3 minus 5, root 2. Pull out a common factor of root 3 here. We get 4 plus 7, root 3. Arnolis, good to see you here. All right, and so we get negative 2 root 2 plus 11 root 3. So the trick is to add or subtract coefficients of like roots. That's how we can combine them. Now, sometimes we'll want to simplify the roots before combining them. We have a root 18, root 12, root 8, root 27. They don't look like roots, but in fact they are. Root 18 is root 9, root 2. Root 12 is root 4, root 3. Root 8 is root 4, root 2. Root 27 is root 9, root 3. Now, root 9 is 3, so this is 3 root 2. Root 4 is 2, so this is 2 root 3. Root 4 is 2, so this is 2 root 2, or minus 2 root 2. Root 9 is 3, so this is 3 root 3. Now, here are two like roots. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. 3 minus 2 root 2 makes a root 2. 2 root 3 plus 3 root 3 are like roots, so it's 2 plus 3 root 3, 5 root 3. So the end result, root 2 plus 5 root 3. Okay, so here's some examples. All right, same thing, root 20 plus root 45 plus root 80. Okay, let's simplify these. Root 20 is root 4 root 5, root 45 is root 9 root 5, root 80 is root 16 root 5. Root 4 is 2, root 9 is 3, root 16 is 4. So 2 root 5 plus 3 root 5 plus 4 root 5. You add the coefficients, 2 plus 3 plus 4 makes 9. So in the end, you get 9 root 5. Here's 3 root 200 minus root 75 plus root 48. Largest square factor of 200 is 100, so 3 root 100 root 2. Largest square factor of 75 is 25, so root 25 root 3. Largest square factor of 48 is 16, so root 16 root 3. Now this comes out to 3 times 10 root 2 minus 5 root 3 plus 4 root 3. These add up. These are like roots. Minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1, so you have a minus root 3. 3 times 10 is 30. So here's a 30 root 2. So 30 root 2 minus a root 3. Here we have root 2x squared plus a half root 8x squared. Okay, the square factor here is just x squared, so root x squared root 2. Have a 1/2. Largest square factor of 8 is 4, root 4 root 2, and root x squared. So this term is x root 2. This is a half of 2x root 2. Half and the 2 cancel. We're left with x root 2 plus x root 2 makes 2x root 2 for this one. Here we have what looks like sort of like expanding a quadratic, only with the roots, so square root signs all over. Root y squared plus 3 root y minus 5 root y minus 15. Root y squared is y. 3 minus 5 makes a minus 2 root 5 y minus a 15. You have 15 root b squared plus 20 root b minus 3 root b minus root 16. Okay, this first term is 15b. These two terms combine to 17 root b, and root 16 is 4. So 15b plus 17 root b minus 4. All right, root 35x to the 5th minus 2/3 18x to the 5th. What's that? All right, Largest square factor of 32 is 16. That times a 2. Largest square factor of x to the 5th is x to the 4th. That times x. You have a 2/3. Largest square factor is 18 is 9. Largest square factor times a 2. Largest square factor of x to the 5th is x to the 4th times an x. Okay, this root is 4x squared, because half of 4 is 2. 4x squared root 2x is minus 2/3 of, and this square root is 3x squared root 2x. Combine some terms, cancel out the 3's, you get 4x squared root 2x minus 2x squared root 2x. Now these have an x squared root 2x in common, and what's left behind is 4 minus 2, which is a 2. So you get 2x squared root 2x. So we have 2 root 80 minus 3 root 125. Okay, 2, could bring that down. Largest square factor of 80 is 16, that times the 5. Largest square factor of 125 is 25, that times 5. 2 times 4 minus 3 times 5. 8, 8 root 5 minus 15 root 5. 7 root 5 is common. Negative 7, 5. Mr. House, I believe there's some noise on there. Please mute. I'll do it. There we go. Moving on. All right. Here we have two like problems. 18 root n plus 18 root n. Well, these are same thing twice. Twice 18 is 36. So you get 36 root n. 18 root n minus 18 root n. Well, number minus itself is always 0. So that's that. Now here we have a problem involving triangles. These are, and the book has it as a word problem where there's two triangular tents. And the length of the altitude, the tent pole of the tent, is 1/2 of s root 3, where s is the side of the tent. And there are two of these tents, one 6 feet on the side, one 4 feet on the side. What's the sum of the lengths of these altitudes? So you have 6. So the length here is 1/2 of 6 times root 3. Here it's 1/2 of 6 root 3 again. Here it's 1/2 of 4 root 3. Here it's 1/2 of 4 root 3. Because this is 3 root 3, is 3 root 3, is 2 root 3, is 2 root 3, which is a total of feet. Now these are all root 3's in common. Pull it out. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 makes 10. So 10 root 3 feet is the total length, which calculates out to about 17.3 feet. Okay. Okay, that's it for now. So let's stop the recording.